familiar face to some of you. My name's Jenny, and I stepped in beginning of term 3-ish, mid-term 3, just to help Lizzie out while Felicity was getting better. So a lot of the work that we're about to talk about, Felicity was very much a part of and developed as well, so she should be up here with us as well. So I am now also helping Elena, so I've floating, bit of a floater at the moment.
The workshops without you and Sharon.
Well fed. So I will also be here next year while Elena's busy.
What?
I know, sorry, just letting you know.
Cool.
Right?
Cool. Thank you, everyone. I know pretty much all of you now. So just as Neil said, what we are going to do is we're just going to talk through a couple of the digital technologies portfolios that were started at the end of last year and the beginning of this year. And then what we're actually going to do is you'll all have your devices. I'm going to send you guys all off to watch a few things, get some feedback, come back, and then wrap up at the end. So I'll just talk about a couple of things first. So an initiative that was started last year, we had up here, it was probably first of all, Fliss and I went round a whole lot of schools, got feedback from kids, and then we had all of them up to Blockers Bay Primary, and we were just getting ideas about digital technologies from them and how they would like to connect. And the Kahuiako Collab was created, and we had a few road bumps with that this year, but we've got 17 teachers on board. They're all organised into different raupu, and the first connect occurred in term 3 of this term. So if you just click here, we can just go through to the Kahuiako Collab website. So as I said, 17 teachers, and every time I email you, I say to you, thank you so much for being our pioneer teachers and jumping on board. So basically what we're trying to do is just connect classrooms and connect teachers across our schools. And so we kind of give them a bit of a skeletal idea for ways in which they could connect. So that's perfect. Term 3, I think, was just a little bit of introducing ourselves, and then I think we were talking about being cool and kind online, and we don't need to click on it now, but there's some links up here in terms of digital citizenship. So not only are we connecting, we're trying to educate the kids with their way they behave online. And then the term 4 connects around, do you have a pepeha? How confident are you? Could you introduce yourself? So just strengthening the relationship between those classes, and then showing kindness. 2020 has been a different sort of a year, requires us to be adaptable. How might you show kindness to people around you? So they're just some ideas for the classes that are connecting. And if we go back to just the presentation, this is Chaucer connecting with Halsey Drive. And so what was cool was when I sent that email out, both those teachers sent pictures through, so I've got pictures from the other side. So that was a connect happening last term. This year we've also had our 120 hours that we got from the ministry across our kahuiaka for digital technologies, or DTNHM PLD. So Kirsten is our digital technologies provider, and she's coming out, or has been to 6 of the 9 schools, which means that not every school picked up on it, but what we're going to do with the remaining hours is create some kahuiaka resources on the site, and that's for everyone to use, and it's also linked into our site. And so on here there's heaps of different resources that all of us can use. It's easier obviously when she comes in and has a staff meeting with your school, and I know that she's done that with some schools, but that's there for all of us to use. So I'll be, Jenny and I are going to meet with her tomorrow, so I'm going to get you guys at the end to give feedback on Kahuiako Collab, how we could do this. James, it was basically through Wellbe, right, that we kind of had the idea to collect student voice from the kids, because we attended one of Wellbeing's online workshops, and he was all about how are the kids and their well-being, and so we kind of thought, how are the kids? And so I kind of madly contacted all of the principals and DPs, and again I think we've maybe got 6 or 7 of the schools represented, and I just had a whole lot of Google Meets with the kids and literally asked them how they're going and what they've been enjoying about the lockdown, etc. And so this is a 10-minute video, and then this is a 3-minute video. So we'll just watch the 3-minute video, and then I'm going to get you to go.